Okay, let's continue. Almost died there. There they are. Gods be damned. I've got to go wash off this blade. Eric is looking out the holes on the way onto the bay. A fleet of longship approach with sails of gold, reds, and blues. One banner I know well, Wagner. Next for Val came here as we spoke. The other flag looks important. Yeah, important guess. So what I deal with all day long? Ah, things make a little more sense. You hope I'd have a stake in saying everything's fine here when the Laurel Gales arrive. Not me, the governor. Now I have to make sure there are no rotting bodies or pools of entrails still in the Great Hall before they come by. Can I ask one more favor? What is it? If you haven't installed our guards guests down the docks, I wouldn't object. Maybe I will. Hustle from the mead house. His credit tosses the barkeep. You give an apology shrug and go to greet the new arrivals at the docks. He almost died, that's one. You need to be more careful. Wagner. A friend of Vol steps on the docks. In your mind, recall a much younger version tramping the halls of Grofim, abundant in Parvis. Gods! Ubin, you're looking ancient. I definitely am. What? Comes with being old, and if there's Wagner, there must be Haken. Must there? Still bring reviews from the poor and stupid old yucks, but the age do you lose a sense of shame? Aren't there, the man said. I'll take that overling lingering to death in Grofin. Speaking of, I had no sense that you were so far from home. Just returned from Arbuang, in fact, and glad for it. This game kind of remind me of Mulan, because of this guy. Haken motions to the other ships in the bay. Still fluttering golden wolf head emblazoned on red. The king of men or someone on his behalf. The king's whelp. The king's son, Sluden. Don't you know Scrivener? We visit his capital. He visits ours. It's how we make alliance these days. It's a miserable waste of time. Yes, Haken has said I'd almost forgotten. It's a good thing you're around, Haken. Then you're going to Grofim? Well, I do look old, what the fuck? I have this distinct feeling I've finished my business in Strand and was heading there myself. We should carve it. We should give it a day. In better a drink of week away, but oh, let's just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates. What you're trying to say is the prince is a delight to behold. Where's Moger, Hagen? Have him find a place to put up the warriors. I'm heading up to meet the governor. You can, but others are strangers to you. Guess I'm off to see you in the morning, Scrivener. I'll be along. The young prince of men ambles from his ship. He brushes off his tunic. Scanning the beach with low eyelids, Sluden looks for all the world, the sort of boy who grew up, pulling the legs from spiders. The long road back to Grofim should be more interesting than most years to think. Oh, more allies. When the silence settles in, you chuckle to yourself about what an odd day it has been. One of the governor's men could find you a place to sleep. On the other hand, if you're going to join Vorg's caravan, it might hurt to share a drink with Hagen or introduce yourself to they spoke so highly of. Well, we're going to speak with the same race. Let's check it out. Haken, Scrivener. You find Haken in a meat house surrounded by other Vol. Stand is no stranger to Vol, but rarely sees this many. Haken waves you over. Went straight for a flagon, huh? Falconer's the one who agreed to pass up a drink. I wasn't even to the governor's hallway anyway. You already missed the massacre. Every year I make the rounds collecting taxes. Every year it's the human cell that give me trouble. No surprise, what's this time? When I got to Great Hall was already full of bodies. We added a few excuse me. We added a few more. Huh, humans. I guess if I only live as long as Yoxford, I might be desperate to make something myself too. It's not wise to start trying Haken. Haken let sleep a low child. Any Vord could recount his deeds. Known as his for cutting his sweat through the dredge at Wagner's side at the Second War and regularly since then. Down here I'm a glorified bodyguard, but you might have a point. Just another reason to get back to Grofim. Soon enough, I imagine. You drink until the mid-house because overbearing, then step back into the cold air outside. So should we go back, Ed? Or was that not a choice anymore? Well, let's go check. Is this the right place? You find the prince at an inn. Guards belonging to the building, including sharp-eyed Varl, who was Be looking for Ludin. A woman in red eventually waves you over in sun, arms crossed. Greetings, Prince Ludin. What? Yes, you read Wagner? I don't remember you. Not exactly. I've known Wagner a long time. I'll be joining back to Grofheim with my guards. The woman doesn't react. Why? I work for the king, carrying tithes to the couple we crossed by chance. Oh, a tax collar. Fine company. What? What do you want? Okay, choices. I think I have a bad bit of recording. So, okay, let's go with 3. Ah, Var historian, huh? Don't you already know? Your king and mine. Both have been practically trumpeting it throughout the cities. I've been on the road for a while, I'm afraid. Lynn takes a deep sigh. Whether tired or impatient, you aren't certain. Maybe both. Asshole! A formality mostly. Wagner came to our capital and our burying, and now we go to the world's capital and Grofheim to cement this grand alliance to the next age of man and war. You sound unconvinced. There's no need for it, and it's damn cold up here. You get the sun struggling now to complain outright, to take the opportunity to excuse yourself. Yeah. Betrayal. I love betrayal, man. At dawn, you are walking by the delivery of goods. At least you think it's dawn. Damn hard to tell what with the sun that never moves. The governor's crest adorns the supply letters. All your just as promised to your multipliers. Even wonder if Eric had anything to do with that. Your guards take the treasure wagon that is the gate. Wagner is already here. A while later, Ludin and his brother appear, groggy and disheveled. Oh, Mogur stepped forward and Wagner's quartermaster, if you recall correctly, in charge of his unwieldy entourage of warriors. You know him only in passing. He asks if you're ready. Are ready. You follow Mogur and join the others. Usually the smaller doors set into the gates would be enough to enter or leave the city, but the town guards have been able to push them open entirely. They mutter things under their breath that are best not heard. Perhaps they were expecting you to draw a crowd, but running sort of. Just frustrated, tired people. Starting this trend well as a whole, I think. Okay. Fighting was awesome. We have fighters 85, ball 366. What? I don't quite get this. Renowned, great morale, days of supplies 67. 2 days. Holy shit, this is awesome. So you're set out to actually on a journey. So we're probably going to check always that supplies. The grand stats for the day. A gift, says Morgar, cracking up in the meetings. From our gracious friend, the governor of Strand. Hours pass with raucous laughter as the meat is passed throughout the con. Toast to Wagner. You raise your drink, toasting the alliance between Mon and Val. The others join in. It's like a stone wall, but others laugh at your exaggeration. Eventually, sit down, be go easy on the drink. You go easy, you have nothing against a good drink, but if anyone's going to keep an eye on things, it may as well be you. The revelers eventually fall as evidence. Look at that damn man. I think he doesn't have a year or so. I'm just kidding. You rise groggily, the campsite a casualty of merriment. Mogur is already kicking wars awake when you spot Ludin stalking your day. He sidesteps sleeping bodies, better wake up, or you nudge. You nudge Wagner, you're needed. Okay, what happened? Ah, it's Ludin, always a pressure. Look well rested. Occasion and receives a hard state in return. How long to Grofheim? We're only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come, I'll show you the map, so it will be a freaking long journey. Do you have anything like cars or something? Click and drag the map to look around. The partner icon shows where your caravan is in the world. You can also click on any location to get some history about it. Excuse me. When you're done with the map, click X at the bottom of the screen. So we're here. The Wandering's Road. I can't read that though. So we're actually Wandering's Road. At the end of the First Great War, the Val had more to contend with the mankind to the south. Above the broadened Breck peaks, the land scrolled with furious war-minded rage. The First King Einar led the entire Val race across the snowy fields of their wandering road, swinging on the dredge as they went, before forming the first volcano at the end of war. That is awesome. The curious formation of a peak straddled on two sides by natural passes, singular snow-capped summit between the dams. The long snowfields. Brawn? Is that or I don't know. The long snowfield tall mountains and sparse with the Fron. Ron, okay. Used to be the gathering place of dredge during the Second Great War. As Val pushed them. Oh, so they're not actually rabbits, what? I should have read the characters when I visited this art. As Val pushed them ever northward, they took the land and settled it themselves, preferring the cold expanse over the warm, busier lands of man to the south. No, territory is almost entirely Val. So I think that's all we know. Named bad weather, the gales that blow in from the bay and around the mountain peaks kept Verdell in a general unpleasant state. What really cemented the name was the kind of person who lived there. Man castled from the stand for one reason or another, with nowhere else to go. I think that's all that we have to see. We head north and east, past the forts. Grofheim's far from Strand, going to be a long march. Should have drunk last night, Ludin. Why not take the ships of to the Skyrim Screamer instead? What's the point of marching? The Silverstone Bay is called that for a reason. It's discovered in Alice all year. It would tear up the long ships. Too bad though, we could have shown you all wonders of Skyrim instead. I am sunken city crawling with dredge and glaciers. You like glaciers? Bah, glaciers. Ludin excels through a nose, a poor disguise for his contempt. He turns and bats aside the damp flap as he goes, barking as it is coming in the distance. Don't poke the animal Bugner, he seems no happier to be here than you. Spend a few more days with the boy, old friend. You'll be looking for a tall click to hop off to. Ludin's got a shorter week than Hacken. Thanks, Vognir. Let's get moving. Another half day to Verdell if we're lucky. Yes, the enemy from Mulan. Camp is where you manage your caravan. During travel, you can enter camp at any time by clicking Camp button travel hut. While at the camp or in towns, you can upgrade your allies or equip the eater. You can pass time by using the rest tent. Resting will improve the caravan's morale. A high morale will reduce quality in war and affect your willpower in combat. Each passing day will use supplies, so only rest when necessary. Okay, each passing day will. This is awesome. Awesome! The training tent will allow you to safely try out in a mock battle. Click leave at the bottom. So yeah, there was promotion back there. Take an ability to learn about the. Oh, I see. When Udin became the Val King's tax collector, he was given an entourage of bodyguards to help transport gold collected across the Braun. Conolf is the only one from the original still alive, and for a good reason. Wow, really? So let's promote. The greatest warriors are those who live past their first battles, the short journey down the path of legend. Okay, build higher stats, increase the item rank. 4 or 5 renown, okay. It's not bad. Oh, you say you can actually. Extortion is the amount of filter you can use on any given action. Break is the amount of damage you can naturally do to an enemy's armor. Okay. Ludin, Spearmaster. He looks like a kid, just Ludin is the Prince of Man, the next in line to become king of most of the continent. He's not well liked amongst other peers or rivals, mostly due to his high-bone attitude. However, not many will claim that he isn't smart, a well-trained fighter, or lacking courage. He currently finds himself somewhat against his will on a visit to the royal capital, as his father hopes becomes a new era of rule by lineage. Don't care about you, Haken. Awesome. Haken is something of a legend in Val culture. When he met Vognir, it was during the Second Great War, in which the two became known for cutting a sweat through dredge where others were struggling just to stay alive. Vognir was always the charismatic leader, but there was no question about which of the two would win in the fight. Mogr. Ogre's an old band in Val culture, long on the front line of the fight against the dredge. He's had the occasional brush with leading clan of his own, but eventually settled with well into commanding Vognir's personal army of war warriors and highly respected amongst them. Okay, I think that's all we have to do about it. Oops. Oh, a roster. Oh, I see. So that's all. Good thing we win. So about the training, this is awesome. So you can actually see wars or something. The training allows you to dress party against team of clans by of equal parent. Training never injure your allies or grant renown, but they do let you test trust in safety. The trainer will give hints about playing effectively and has something to say about each ability. Come here to test out new characters that join you. Click in training mail. Okay, battle about here. Oh wait, who's our enemy? And go here. How about we break you? Bam! Hit them hard enough and their friends will feel it. Okay, emboldened, gluten. Okay, so you, even if you're far, I don't know. How about you go here? Okay, how about we go here? And 0-0. Ooh. Oh god, you're screwed, man. Okay. Ow, what the hell? So can we actually? No. Okay, it's not. Ah. Heavy impact. Okay, what the hell? Okay, let's go here. Yeah, let's go here. Let's bring the Bane breaks and damage to +1 return to favor. Okay. Whoa, are you kidding me? I thought we were supposed to be badass. Odds 1 armor to allies him himself with adjacent. Oh, he actually went down. What the hell are you doing? So he actually resists. What? Oh, god damn it. Oh, I see. So he's resting. Okay, let's end the training here. Wow. Wow, this game is awesome, man. Okay, so should we leave or rest? Great morale, so we're going to leave.
Winterfell. Even the name means bad weather, where frozen wind sweeps in from the bay. They tend livestock.
Oh my
but
god,
most
you
are
didn't
just
notice
men
there was a
driven from
freaking
Strand with nowhere
subtitle
else to
here.
go. Why else would not stop long?
So after this cutscene, I will probably end the episode here. I think I'll play a little more of myself. Yeah. I guess it's not really fitting for a let's play anyway. So if you really want to play this game, I hope you buy this. Support the developers. It's a really great game. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I love this game, man. The title RPG, the concept of the game is really cool. The arts, and yes, if you really want to play this, buy it. Support the developers. It's worth it. Thank you guys. And there's a free game actually. I think it's the Banner Saga faction. It's a multiplayer game, so you could go check it out. So see you guys next time. Bye.